Hello everyone, it's your host Jonathan and my co-host Ron here with me and
Hello.
a very special guest, Kylie, here today.
Hey, hello, it's me, Kylie.
Hello, hello Kylie, how are you today?
I'm very good. My tea is cold, which is not very good, but
Um,
all in all, I'm good.
We wouldn't want your tea to get cold, would we?
No,
Definitely
no,
no.
You better prepare
no.
next cup because you better prepare another cup because we're gonna get into some interesting stuff today.
Yo,
Today I'm kind of not leading today. Today our leader of the podcast will be Ron and Kylie, and
Hey.
what?
I'll just give my view of how everything seems to me and get their thoughts on the topics and yeah, it's a fun podcast today. Got a very cool guest, known her a while. Me and Ron have known her shared years because we knew
Yeah.
her when she was in Uganda and in Wales. So you know.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Ron, Kylie, please start off for us.
Okay, should I start or you?
Yeah, go ahead. Say what
Okay.
you want to say.
Let me pull up what I got. Okay. So there's been some news in that people will have to get used to higher food prices, which is kind of unfortunate. This is obviously coming from Heinz, and it was told by the BBC.
Hein,
And
like,
yeah, Heinz, like the
Hein-
ketchup.
The beans.
Yeah, like
Oh,
like
sorry.
the beans or the ketchup, you know?
Wait, oh, I thought the beans was something else. I got so scared. Continue, please.
No, it's fine. Yeah, they make beans. So apparently the prices are rising in these foods, which obviously isn't the best of things, you know. It's not great. Um and yeah, there's been like a 10 years, I think, high of global food prices. So definitely prices are going up. So it'll be harder for people, you know, to like buy stuff in stores and stuff because it's more expensive, maybe.
wasn't there like same thing with gases and electricity?
Yeah, yeah, that was because of the no rollout of fuel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, so you listen to our podcast because we did mention that in our podcast.
Obviously, I'm a
So
Neon
yeah,
fan.
so seems you're a good fan. That's good to know. And
good thing.
Ron, what would you recommend the government does with the prices going up? What do you personally want to see from this?
Okay, there is a solution, obviously, um, for the food, not the gas. There's another solution for that. But
Yeah.
you see, what's been happening for years, where a lot of people know this, is that prices of everything is going up, but people pay is not going up. It's going up like in a small
Mm.
percentage. So people
Yeah.
get like the same pay or like a bit more, but food is going up.
Yeah.
Now to some people in like higher jobs, maybe this isn't a problem, but for people in like a job with less pay, this could be a problem for them, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Kylie, what do you see on this?
I actually didn't know about this, and as soon as he started talking about people with, different pay wages, I can just imagine how it would really impact with people who are already struggling to
Mm,
buy their own food.
yeah,
So, yeah, I don't really know much about this. So,
So, I mean, in how I see it, it's seriously handicapping people who work hard jobs for many hours, who punch in early in the day, and are not appreciated with low prices for the food they make with that little money. And you'd think they would be lenient to those kind of people because they're helping us, they're helping the community, they're helping the government, and you'd want them to help more. But with this, it's making it quite hard for them. What am I getting it right?
yeah, yeah. Um,
So
and a factor for this
sorry.
rise is the low amount of, obviously, as Kylie was saying, the low amount of people driving the lorries to transport the food because of this fuel shortage.
And yeah, we did touch on that in the other podcast, and yeah, it's all of these things could be avoided, but obviously we're making it harder for ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
And
also what
yeah,
were
go
you gonna
ahead.
say? I also heard there's actually also been a shortage of like lorry drivers.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because like no one wants to work such a job where they don't even get paid well. So they're having a shortage on lorry drivers as well.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it seems the UK is not in a good place
Not right now.
in that kind of, not in that kind of sense for the workers who are getting paid little, getting up, and I feel like they just feel underappreciated. I mean, they can work 7 hours a day. I'm not sure. Probably their minimum wage. I am not sure. I'm saying this from not being sure. I've not checked this. The minimum wage might be £15 for 8 hour day at work, and they're like, I can make 15 quid if I'm driving 8 hours a day, And they're like, this is not fair, and we should be getting paid more, like me and Ron talked about. But
Mm,
yeah, interesting one, interesting.
yeah.
Kylie, you want to share with us something, so please go ahead.
Oh yeah. So as you all know, as everyone knows, um, for the past 2 years, has it been 2 years? Three maybe? Probably three. We've been having a global pandemic,
We
COVID
have,
19,
we have.
Wait,
and
wait. The pandemic has been here for 3 years.
Yep.
yeah, three. Has
It
it been
hasn't been.
three?
I think
It
it might
it
be
came like
1 second. 2000.
I
I
mean
think it is free.
it came end of 2019. End of
Yeah,
2019.
it's 3 years.
Yeah, three. Yeah. And during COVID, um, there has been an increase of Asian hate, and
Right.
because of this, you've heard of this, yeah?
I'm not sure I have
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, well,
Please tell
anyways,
us more.
because like people are all they're being like really stereotypical and racist of the fact that this fucking oops sorry COVID came from China, and because of this people are thinking all Asians are you know
Let
uh
me stop you right there.
affected.
You can't you can't blame someone for something you didn't necessarily know. It's like blaming the British people for the Black Death. I mean, no one necessarily blamed them for the Black
Wait, the
Death.
Black Death didn't come from the UK.
Wait, what?
Bubonic plague came from China,
Oh,
and then it spreaded throughout,
Oh,
and then came to France, and then France went to UK.
sorry. Sorry if I've offended anyone. That's my bad.
the more you
Not
know.
so much. No, not so much knowledge on that. But as I said, you can't necessarily blame something for something you didn't know. I mean, everyone eats the wrong things. That. How did COVID even come up to be? Does anyone know?
So basically, what I know, not a lot of people know, but because um, I think they're called like what are they called? It's like they keep a bunch of animals like to dry out on these racks.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they're called, but they're like drying racks or something. And what happened was, I'm pretty sure I think this is how it originated from. But what happened was a disease transmitted to bats. I think it's bats. It probably isn't bats. It's either from the drying rack or bats. And then what happened was someone obviously came to contact with this animal or thing and
Yeah.
caught the disease.
Well, Kylie, can you continue for us? Sorry for stopping you there. Me and Ron took over. Quite rude. Please go on.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, well, it's not only that. It's because they're using this excuse to just be genuinely racist to any Asian they come across. Like, it's not only the fact that, oh, okay, COVID came from China, Chinese people are just, they're affected, they're COVID unsafe. It does, it influences, like, different Asian minorities,
Mm.
and they're using the COVID as an excuse to be racist to all of these people who, no one deserves to be racist. I mean, fuck, being blamed on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
But
because of this. Huh?
uh, Has someone personally told you this yourself? Has someone come up to you and said, "You're the reason of this"? I mean, you're Asian, you are. So has someone come to you and been like, "You're the cause of this problem," and if you weren't there, do you think the problem wouldn't have happened? Do you
No,
think someone has kind of
I
pursued?
no, I've never really experienced it, but I know how difficult it was for the people who have, because it's just annoying and it's wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously, and how do you think this matter should be? Um, how do you think people should go forward on this matter, in your opinion?
Oh, well, it's already been happened. Like, it's it's been trying to be solved. Is what I'm saying. Um, because of all the Asian hate during COVID, a movement started called Stop Asian Hate. Have you heard of
Yeah.
Stop Asian
Yeah.
Hate?
Yeah,
I've heard
we
about.
heard
Yeah,
of that.
nice. There were like several anti-Asian violence rallies across the U.S. during 2021. Was it?
I
I'm
think
pretty
so.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2021.
And do you think that was impactful for Asian people? Do you think
Yeah.
they're happy?
Happy. Not sure about
Oh,
happy.
sorry, not happy.
No.
I mean, better with the situation in hand.
Well, the rallies short term, like because of all these Asian groups, like different people from their own country coming up together and rallying, and uh, like
No, no, I get it. I
Yeah.
understand. And before the podcast started, you gave an example about the new show that's blowing up on Netflix.
oh yeah, because after all the rallies and recognition on media, everyone uh sharing the Stop Asian Hate movement, there has been quite a lot of Asian recognition in the media. One of
So
which
you,
is um the oh so popular show Squid Game. Have you seen it?
Yeah. I've seen it.
yeah, it's a good watch.
Yeah,
Good
I
watch.
actually haven't
No, I
really
haven't watched it.
finished it.
Okay.
But
Well, Ron won't spoil it for you. Go
Yeah.
on.
alright, I'm actually a big fan of K dramas, romance in particular. But yeah, I'm excited to finish it because it's so popular. I've seen so many people talk about it.
Mm.
Anyway,
So, so you think because of the recognition on the show, Asian people are getting more recognition and no more hate where it was forwarded to you,
um,
right?
Or would you say
you
there's like
could say
less hate?
that. You could say that. If it's great, there's so much more like Asian representation in the media now. Like
Mm.
K-pop is getting popular. Like Parasite, the movie won the what
That
was
was
it?
amazing. That was amazing. The director won an Oscar. Amazing,
Yeah,
amazing
I
movie.
haven't seen Parasite. I really want to watch it, but none of my friends really want to watch it with me.
Yeah. I've not
Oh
watched it yet.
well, yeah, we'll try and schedule that. But
And
yeah,
also that new Marvel movie with was it? Let
Oh,
me.
is it the
so there's some connection issues. But I mean, as long as you're getting recognized for it, and as a community, you think it's getting better, then
Yeah,
all we can do is try and support and give our strength where it's needed. And we've known you for a while, and if you do need our help, we are here, and we're not going anywhere. Anything else?
awesome. Um, what I was looking for the name of the
oh
new
is it
Marvel movie, Shang-Chi and the
is it
Legend of the Ten Rings.
yeah Shang-Chi.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's my that is and I was supposed to watch it with my sister actually. It is. I've been so excited to watch it,
Um,
and you're seeing all of these movie departments giving a chance to Asian people, black people, and you're like, that's something cool.
yep.
That's something Marvel is recognizing, and Marvel is doing good of it, and I commend them for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, did you watch it, Kylie?
not yet. Not
Well,
yet.
you seems you have a movie list to catch up
I
on.
do
Yeah.
have a
Definitely.
long list of stuff I want to watch right now.
Better start on
Anyway,
that.
where was I? All right. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that there's been a huge wave of Korean influence with BTS being super popular and Korean dramas also being super popular and Marvel movies having Asian main characters. Whatever, it's everywhere.
Mm.
And then there are people saying like, "Oh, it's coming out of nowhere. It's what's this?" But really, it's been here for so long, centuries. K-pop has been a thing since the 90s, and
People
K-dramas.
just people just didn't recognize it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
great, because after all this movement of the Stop Asian Hate, people are finally recognizing all these great Asian media that's been surrounding them this whole time. And it's great. The influence it has on people now. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And
I mean, to me, it's something quite cool. I mean, there's a show called The Walking Dead, and one of the main characters is an Asian guy called Glenn. I'm not sure if any of you have watched The Walking Dead. I'm assuming you haven't. Uh, uh, the way they portray him and the way he got attention from the Asian community was amazing because he's an amazing actor. And you're talking about how Marvel and etc are bringing these things back when they're already there for a long time. Like you said, K-pop has been there since the 90s.
yeah, and not only that, they're no longer a minority.
Yeah.
It's now the main character of the new Marvel movie is an Asian guy, and it has a lot of Asian culture behind it, and it's great to see that.
Yeah.
So you'd say there's a deeper thing going to that movie with the culture inside it.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
It is very amazing. I mean, personally, I've been excited to watch it. And
Yeah.
do you want to know a cool fact about it?
Well,
The actor, the lead actor in the movie, got his job from Photoshop, like Photoshop things. And so how do I say this? Like
editing.
he was taking like business photos.
Right.
He was like someone who would pose in photos as like someone who's smiling. And then they said, this is a fact, I read it from somewhere, and it said he kind of got his job from that. I do not know, but that's where I read it. It was quite cool because before this, he was like someone who'd take, those like those photos where like weird families are there, and right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, Kylie, thank you for coming on the podcast today.
Yeah, thank
We
you.
would love to have you back whenever you want to.
Mm.
Today's video was just getting an insight of how things are and how things for people in different communities should be respected and how you should respect people you want to be respected yourself. So I just commend you to spread the word, be good to your friends, and have a great day. Goodbye from me, the host. Goodbye from Rowan.
All right, bye.
And goodbye from Kylie. Have a great one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.